Hello, Cazgem here, and, well, I've done some resource collecting. Oops, sorry about that. Let's turn that down a little bit. There we go. That'll probably be much better. Alright, so, what do we got going on here? Let me adjust that a little more. Sorry about this. Alright. So, anyways, I have picked up some resources, specifically clay, sand, and gravel, so I can throw them in a crafting grid like this and create some grout. That's right. I am getting into Tinker's Construct because it is high time that I get some proper tools. And plus, very properly, I just broke my pickaxes and my shovels getting all of this, and some tin that was like under this sand pile that's down under that tree. But yeah, you can kind of see the hole that I started. Yeah, ended up really deep, found some tin, started mining it, and it broke my last pick. So it was very perfect timing. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this stuff in here. I'm going to toss what's left of the iron in here, just so I can keep that cooking. And yeah, we are going to get some seared brick. Now, the seared brick is the most important thing in Tinker's Construct. Why is that? Well, you use it to create basically everything. So if I open up just enough items real quick, open up Tinker's, the big thing that you want to build is you have to build a smeltery. And the smelteries are made out, every bit of it is made out of these seared bricks. And these seared bricks are from grout, and grout is from all this silly stuff. So yeah, it's just a good idea to go ahead and get it done and over with. And I tend to make just 2 stacks. And 2 stacks of finished grout seems to do me good for most of my purposes. Now, that means getting a stack each of clay in its item form, not block form, sand, and gravel. So, you know, it's not a terrible task. The only one that is sometimes a little tricky is getting your clay if you aren't in a nice clay-rich area like this. But, oh boy, this is such a clay-rich area. I love it. I mean, I've still got lots of clay deposits I haven't even touched, and I've got plenty of clay. I actually don't normally get this lucky with clay. Normally, clay is the thing that I'm struggling for. And don't mind me, I'm just falling out of my little fortress here. Right. Let's actually toss some sand in there. I'm going to start getting some more glass up as well. Let's toss this in here. Alright. I will be back as soon as we're done getting the sear brick. Alright, so I've got enough of this to get started, so I'm going to go ahead and get going here. Step a little ways away from that. Make the noise a little better. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is you need a casting table. And then you need the controller. Oh, no, this is the drain. No, that's the controller. You need a drain. Or a faucet, rather, sorry. There's the drain. You need a tank, which, if I recall, is something like this. I think I always get that recipe wrong. Just rearrange it like so. No? It's one of those. Ah, there's the tank. And there's the window. Okay. I gotcha. Oh, it's regular glass is what it is. Okay. See, I always get that recipe wrong in new and unique ways every time. It makes me feel really silly. Look at that. It's easy. I'm just making it harder than it needs to be. Then we get a tank. And now the rest are just going to be made into the bricks. Yeah, because I got plenty more coming. Alright. So, what do you do with these? Well, you need to make a smeltery. And my smeltery is going to be... Yeah, right here it'll be fine. We'll just plop this here, and then we're going to build a 3x3 platform to be the base. And now we're going to build around that. There we go. See why you need more bricks? Takes a while. We're going to build around that, and you basically want to encase this somewhat. And I placed something that I can't break because I don't have a pick. That wasn't smart. I'm probably going to lose this, aren't I? Let's see. Taking all bets. Yeah, I lost it. Oh well. Not worried about it. Alright, so we'll have our tank over here. So if I just go here, put the tank there, put the gauge right there. And the gauge is just so you can see roughly how much you have in there. It's not really that necessary, but I tend to do it more often than not, just, you know, for reasons. Alright, the controller, I recommend just having that somewhere like over here. And then the casting table, I normally just inset in the ground. And then let's go ahead and place you here, drain here, faucet. Alright. So yeah, I just need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And I should have more than enough. Yep, more than enough. Look at that. Ended up with spare. There's a reason why I always do 2 stacks. It's perfect every time. There we go. Awesome. So we now have a functioning smeltery with one exception. We need some lava. So... oh, I can't do that, can I? Nope. I'm gonna have to get a pick. I messed up. Alright, let's go ahead and just make a really, really quick pick. And I'm just making it stone so I can throw it away. There we go. Alright, so now we need to go on a quick little quest for lava. Have I discovered any surface lava pools? That might be lava over there. I thought I heard some lava wells down there. But if it's already exposed, that would save me some work. Let's try and get me some lava. So anyways, the side use of the sear tank, other than functioning to feed lava into your smeltery, is that it can also retain liquids upon breaking. So what I would recommend doing is take it with you on your first expedition to go get lava, maybe even the second or third, you know, how many times it takes you before you have a pump or something, and just fill it up completely. In fact, sometimes in the past I've actually just made a couple of them and filled them up that way. But that's just personal preference. You know, there's no right or wrong answer there. I need to be over there, I think. Move, cow. You need to move or I'm going to make you dinner. Alright. It's over here. Am I getting closer to it? Nope, it's like dogleg that way. Dang it. Like way past it. Now that I think about it, even when mining, I'm not sure I've actually run into a lava pool yet. Grab this. Alrighty. A single thing of lava? Okay, that was kind of a useless trip. Look, some iron. I'll grab that. Okay, so ordinarily I recommend grabbing more than a bucket, but it doesn't appear to be much. And what is that horrifying noise? Jeez. That stutter effect, though. Alright. There's some more iron. Here I was struggling for iron earlier. I just looked in the wrong spot. It was all on the surface, man. Alrighty. Let's hike on up back to home. And we'll put this in our smeltery. A shame that I didn't find more lava, but... Actually, I wonder, could I find more if I just dug in here a little bit? There's a natural cave here that I have somehow not run into yet. Not much in there. Okay. But if I go down here, I distinctly heard lava. So if I were a betting man, I think there's lava over here. And see on the mini-map too. There we go. Get this iron. And also form a little basin for it, so I don't get flooded out. Yeah, I can definitely hear it behind me. There's definitely lava there. Poke hole here. Come on. Is it up? That's not horrifying at all. Yes, I'm digging up. What is this evasive lava? Okay, there's supposedly a large pool over here. Okay, come on. Where is this lava that I'm hearing? No, now we're getting into the cave system I discovered. So it's higher. The quest for lava is an invasive one sometimes. Well, there's lava somewhere in there, and I guess I'll have to come back for it. I'll come back for it when it's not nighttime. That is exceptionally annoying, though. Oh. Gotta run. And a blitz. Oh. I am about... Yep. Dead. I'm gonna sleep before I go get my stuff. First death on this map, I believe. First death. First death. That was bound to happen sometime or another. I hate blitzes. That's like the one thing from thermal expansion I could do without. In fact, I've often considered going without it with thermal expansion. Alrighty. Come on. Let's get on up here. Alright. So, anyways, on top of all this stuff, the other thing you'll need is you need some gold and some wood. So, I've got a little bit of wood, just enough to do what I want. I should. Yeah, I do. There's two, okay. I should have enough. Check. I might not have enough wood. Interesting. Nope, there we go. Alright, so you're going to need to take some of this. Let's go ahead and pop these together. More sticks. And you need to make these silly things. The blank patterns. This is pretty much what runs Tinker's construct for the most part. And what these allow you to do is create, basically. So another thing that you need to do is you need to come here, create the stencil table. And on top of planks, creates that. Okay, let's go ahead and use this just for good measure. There we go. Stencil table. And the other one you need to do is you need to do the part builder. That's the other really essential one. And the tool station as well. So crafting bench and wood. Okay, I just need to go get some wood. Here's some wood. That's right, I actually planted some trees. I forgot about that. Oh, also, I found an ender lily, and I planted it. I did that in, like, in between the first and second episodes, I think. Forgot that I have this wood over here. I should come over here and chop it more often. Seems like it'd be more useful. Alright, now let's plant these. And hopefully remember that I actually planted them. That would be nice. Alright, there we go. And let's just plant another one right there. Just for fun. Let's toss these in here. Alright. And now, I can go ahead and create more of this. More of these. More here. More there. And now we're just going to create the rest of the stations. So you need to do log for that one. Oh, already did stencil table, but hey, I just made another one. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and make another crafting bench. So we can turn that into another thing. The tool station. Alright, there's all my essentials. So let's go ahead and come back over here, dump some stuff. Don't worry, I'll organize that later. I promise. Alright. There we go. So now, let's grab some gold ingots. Because we're going to make a casting. And to make a casting, you need, first of all, a part to cast over. And you can just use regular old cobble for that. That's what I normally do. And then, you also need a little bit of gold to actually make the plate out of. So we're going to smelt 2 pieces of gold right off the bat. 2 pieces of gold, sorry. And we're going to put these 2 iron in there as well. And then in the meantime, we are going to set up our tinker stations. So let's go ahead and set up. Now let's just put some cobblestone floor right here. Why not? Might as well, right? Alrighty. Got that going. Need a little bit more over here. There we go. Okay. That's enough to get started. Almost. There we go. That's enough. I think. No, I'll have that curve in a little bit, so we'll just do it right here. Then stencil. Don't need the second stencil. That was a mistake. Alright. Don't need the second stencil. Alright. So, what you want to do is you want to dump your stencils into the stencil table. So we're going to dump these over to here. Nope, here. And then I'm going to create a pickaxe first. So I need a pickaxe, and I just know this, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it. So I also need the tool rod and binding pattern. And speaking of binding patterns, this is what I want to use for it. So once you've made your stuff, if it's a metal, you have to melt it in the smeltery first. You absolutely have to, no exception. But if it is just a regular part, so like paper, cobblestone, things like that, you can actually just put it right here in the part builder. Isn't that neat? So let's go ahead and make these different parts. this one's just going to be paper. Oh, I need one. Okay, so... Alright, I managed to grab some reeds in this red desert behind me. So, yeah, I'm going to start planting things, too. Another thing that needs to happen that just never did yet. Ooh, rabbit. So anyways, the reason why I want paper binding, before I get too far, is it allows you to add an extra modifier. And the binding doesn't actually do a whole lot for your tool's total kind of duration or any of that. And while other stuff is nice, I feel like a paper binding, when you can have it, is exceptional. Because then you can add so much more durability with the extra modifier. It's just, oh, it's wonderful. The customizations really open up if you just have that extra modifier on there in the beginning. So let's go ahead and make our way up here. Alright, and while I'm making my way up, I will go ahead and explain the rest. So the way you're going to make the cast is I have a cobblestone version of the pickaxe head here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pour gold on top of it in the smeltery. And by doing that, I'll actually create a cast of this pickaxe head, which will then allow me to pour iron into that cast and create an iron pickaxe head. And the cast is multi-use, so I can use it as many times as I want, which is nice. I need to toss 2 more gold in there for what I want. Alright. So now let's go ahead and pour the iron in. It's exciting. Alright, so we've got our pickaxe head. And we've got our paper over here. Paper binding. Take that out. Let's toss you in here. I'm going to have to do some organization of my chests on the screen. I will not forget. Probably. Alright, so the other thing I need to make is I need to make a cast of the tool rod. So, let's grab that. My first pickaxe has been the same for, I want to say, 2 years in Tinker's Construct. And that method is basically iron head, iron rod, and then a paper binding. It's just something that has worked for me. It's basic, but it works. So I'm going to go ahead and select pickaxe, and for those that don't know what you need, you can actually just use the tool station to figure out. So you can look and see, oh, I need, tool rod, shovel head, binding for a shovel. And then for pickaxe, I need pickaxe head, check. Binding, check. And a tool rod, check. There we go. So, and the other cool thing is you can just name it. So, I'm going to name it the Cazpick. Yeah! Alright. And another mod that's on here that's really useful is, let me turn down the music real quick. The other thing that we have on here is the Tinker's leveling system. Now that's added by another mod, and what it does is it gives you mastery of your tools, so you can earn more modifiers too, which is really cool and allows you to have the same tool for basically ever. So this pickaxe is going to be with me the rest of the game, and I'm just going to be able to upgrade it and enhance it to mine anything I want. So that's going to be really good. I love when that mod is included. I feel like it should be part of core gameplay, honestly. I mean, that would revolutionize vanilla Minecraft. I mean, yeah, you can keep your same little vanilla iron pick, but I'd rather have this guy. And plus, repairing it is a little cheaper in the long run, and you're just able to do so much more. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to demonstrate the modifiers by grabbing a diamond. A single diamond. So I'm going to throw this guy into the tool station. And I'm going to enhance it. So you put your tool right there, and then I can go ahead and throw this diamond anywhere. And what's it going to grab? Shiny diamond, increased durability. And that also means that it's going to have the mining level of obsidian. So that is, I think it's pretty handy, and you see it over triples, or just about triples, my durability. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Then it ups the mining speed a little bit. Oh, it's just beautiful. I love it. So here is my pick. Not the fastest thing yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. But yeah, so I'm done with regular tools. I'm going to go ahead and, off camera, I'm going to go ahead and make my other tools. My shovel, I'm going to make, you know, a regular axe for trees. I'm going to make the hatchet equivalent. I'm just going to do all that stuff off camera. And next time, I'll show you what some of those tools can do, and we'll see what we're going to do as far as progress, because I've now officially got my start. Got my basic automation, got really basic power, I've got the induction smelter, I've got some fortifications-ish going, and yeah, I know what's going to be next. I need to start planting some stuff. So tune in next time to see me do some farming and get into a little bit more trouble with Tinker's Construct. This is Cazgem signing out. Thanks for watching. See ya!